Hi everyone. What a boring few minutes that was, wasn't it? Welcome back to the stream. I am getting Valheim loaded up now, and we will be getting this going here in just a moment. I don't know why it's so dark behind me. I don't feel like the lights are normally that dark. I must have something off that I normally have on. I feel like this is too bright. Like that's garish. My candle being lit. You know what? I'm going to light my candle while the game is loading. That's right. Dylan Hollis would say. That hurt my throat. Owie. All right. Here we go. So, last we were here, it was time, not time maybe, but I was going to go into the mountains. Did I make the terrible decision of sleeping before the stream ended last time? Oh, I didn't. Look at that. Dami Lami Salami, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. I'm sure there's a way for me to see, like, if there are people in the stream. But I don't know that there is. I also don't know how to view who my actual, like, followers and subscribers are. You would think that there would be a way to actually see those names, but I guess there's not. Alright, let's get this stuff fired back up. That's plenty. Alright, let's go to the farm first. Farm first, farm fresh. Food. Let's turn the stream on. Reset, reappear the death count. There we go. Hey, it's a game. Alright. So, if I recall correctly, I took a bunch of turnips back with me, and I was going to leave these here to turn these guys into seeds. So I've got 14. There, I'll take these other two back with me. Put that back. Let's go over here and see if any of these raspberries have respawned. They haven't. Alright. At some point I'll expand your little pen here, guys. It's a good thing I don't need your meat right now. We'd be doing some harvesting. No, we have fun. We have fun. Alright, so that was that. That takes me to the traders, which, if you weren't here last week and you haven't caught yourself up, we have a new portal that's between the two traders right here in the meadows. It's also where I was going to mine that. But that being said, I am going to be unable to do this any further with... I don't even think I can look it up here. Oh, I can. Core wood, that's what I thought. So, I need some core wood. Oh, and that's right. Food's on this side. I don't exactly remember. It's also... Oh, that's right. Plants are over here. There we go. I do have a bunch of seeds on me that I ended up not... Where's the resin chest? There's the resin chest. Alright. I don't feel like going back over to that portal, so I'm just going to throw those there. Ooh, you know what? Well, there we go. There we go. Now, let's take a quick look at this. Ooh, you know what? No, I need to go back to the farm, which means I'm going to take those seeds with me and not leave them here. I do have the root harness in the... in here. I have the pieces in a treasure chest over here for some reason. There. I do believe it is all the pieces to... Did I not pick up those seeds? Whatever. I thought I grabbed them, but I guess not. Anywho. Yes, I do have the root mask and leggings, but I don't have them upgraded. What do I need for these to be upgraded? Ancient bark. Alright. That's probably not all. What else do I need to have them upgraded? The mask needs ancient bark only. Alright. I have a fair amount of it. I don't know if I'll have enough to just upgrade these. Hold up. Alright. I'm not insane, right? Like, there were 19 ancient root here, and I picked them up. Brother. I am having a day. Clearly. I'm gonna upgrade this. Am I gonna be able to upgrade these both? I am. I don't think I can do that any further because I still don't have the next upgrade, which is not far off, actually. That is actually coming up in the very biome that we will be in, so that's exciting. I'll need to go get more of these materials eventually, but I do want to equip these. Full harness. I know it's not necessarily critical or necessary that I be wearing the full set bonus. However, the nice thing about this is my total move speed right now is not impacted. I have a bonus to 15 I have a bonus of 15 to my archery. And while that has not been a skill that I've been using, honestly, in the mountains, it's kind of critical. We got a lot to deal with up there. The root harness also provides a bonus to pierce resistance, which that is actually... Wait, I went through the wrong portal. Is actually pretty... No, I didn't go through the wrong portal. I also put my core wood away, which I needed. Anyway... wolves, I believe, deal pierce damage, so I hope that's... If that's correct, I'm going to have at least a bit of a leg up to the damage that they can deal. Which is going to be pretty important. I am going in with a iron pick. Still haven't kicked this stupid head cold, or chest cold. Almost. I'm almost done with it, but it's not quite gone yet. Anyway, 20 iron for a single pickaxe. And I will just go ahead and use the resources to get me a second level. We'll just put that there. You know, what we do not have... I don't think I have any coal here. Isn't it nice? It's so pretty. Nice little... It's a nice little thing. You know, I think I'll take the boat. It legitimately looks like the base... that mountain is going to be easily accessible from the water, at least in some capacity. And I'm going to need to be able to transport the silver back here anyhow, so might as well. I believe... Where are the nails? Any... How many? 10. That's what I thought. 10 nails and 20 standard wood. To make that fun little old cart. I am going to keep the bronze pickaxe to do extra pickaxing, but I am at this time going to leave the bronze mace. I don't... Ooh. So... I'm going to go to the Black Forest and I'm going to build a chest there for the things that I am eventually going to put in my museum. I was going to say I'm not going to take the bronze mace with me. However, the bronze mace, there is a benefit to the mace, and that benefit is that while it doesn't deal additional damage to while it doesn't deal additional damage to rock golems, stone golems, it also doesn't have a penalty to damage. The sword does. I think what I'm going to want to do is make myself an iron mace so that I can bludgeon those more effectively. I certainly do not want... I'll bet you I don't have all of the parts for this. Leather scraps. Buddy! I also need plain wood, which I do have enough plain wood to do that, but then I won't have enough for the... I can chop down more wood. I've got my axe with me. I wish I had the early axes, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to find those. I will bring enough to do some upgrades. I will bring that along. The early axes were released kind of recently, but if you've already explored the areas of the world where the parts can spawn, you can't. They won't respawn. So it means I would run into a limitation in that regard. And what kind of cost is it to upgrade it at least once? Just iron. Well then, we are going to upgrade this bad boy as many times as we can. If it only takes iron. Yeah. Because this thing will seriously save my hide in the place that we're gonna go. That they're Montagna. Again, I'm just gonna store this stuff here because I don't feel like going all the way back. We'll put that there. No idea how easy that's going to be to work it, but that's what we're going to do. Alright. So we want... That is the mountain. Rudder. It looks like, seriously, it is just a meadows on the other side. That is actually really amazing. And not at all normal. What? Okay, we're good on that. Boom. 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 Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Hard turn, hard turn, hard turn, hard turn, hard turn. I think the carve is technically a little more maneuverable than the longship, but frankly, I would much rather use the longship. It has so much more storage. Those are definitely birch trees. That's a good thing. Okay, so it probably isn't, like, butting right up against the meadows. That would honestly be very odd. It's not typical for a mountain to do that. Alright, that should stay where it is. And now we are... Did I need to do that? No. No, I didn't. I do, however, need enough wood to make a workbench. Another boar. Really? You know, I was gonna spare you. Alright, that's enough. Yeah. I'll grab the materials because we don't waste anything here except for boar trophies. Don't need more of those. Fine, you know what? You're gonna get punched to death. Because I can. Alright, before I forget. Alright, so... Mountain is in this direction. I did not bring the stag breaker with me. I should have brought the stag breaker with me. How far away is that? Far. It's not near, because it's not in my inventory. Well... No! I don't want to, like... Fine. I don't want to keep slaughtering you guys, but I guess I have to. Wow! This mountain does actually butt up to the meadows. That's interesting. Like, I guess it does over here too. I thought this was Black Forest over here, but guess not. Now, we have never come from this direction before, so who knows? That right there could be a howling, or not a howling cavern, but it could be an ice cave. That's interesting. Very dangerous for us to go... Oh, yep. How about that? We're gonna go over there. We're gonna see if I'm right about that. It's the stalactites. No, it's not stalactites, folks. It's icicles. Yeah. Okay. I'm in as upgraded of this gear as I can get. I am weak to fire. There are cultists. Cultists use fire. This is risky. This could be where we go from 15 to 16 deaths. We're gonna find out today. Wouldn't it be crazy if we found a motor sign here? Oh, love you bats. Love the bats. The bats are the worst. Did it? Bats are awful because they don't really drop, like... Ah! Oh, you can parry them, though. I still haven't made my... There, we just gonna keep getting bats? Is that... Ugh! You are here to annoy me, and that is all, and I hate you for it. I don't want to leave, I just want you dead. Alright. Well, 2 treasure chests. 2 obsidian. Amazing. We now have the crafting instructions for the poison and the frost arrows, as well as the tool chest, which is, or the tool rack, which is the next upgrade for the workbench, which is cool. Oh, and there's also crystals. It's actually kind of interesting. You get more crystals for breaking them instead of... well, typically. Anyway. There's a door there. And, oh, you can see them. Wolves. So many wolves. Cool. Miss. That's one Olv hurt. One Olv hurt. I guess they were alerted to my presence. Are you going to keep doing that? Yes! Yes, you are. And you don't know that I'm here. While it would be great to get a bunch of kills with, you know... Ooh. This is where things could get a tad dicey. Because you see, that's a cultist. That's two cultists. We running. That's what they do. Oh, and they still set you on fire when they punch you. That's cool. Didn't know that about him. Now you can keep breaking these things and get red jute from them sometimes. But the real thing is this here Fenris hair. Because what this will turn into is the Fenris armor, which is amazing. We'll get Fenris hair, and there's a Fenris claw. Another thing that we can get because of these Fenris claws, the flesh rippers. I may not... Okay, I don't get access to the flesh rippers until after I get silver. Alright. So we took down... I think that Olv dropped a trophy. How nice of him. Oh. Oh, no. You're not what I wish to see, sir. Oh, you have a friend. Friends are not fun. Oh, you can hit me from there? Nonsense. Oh, no. Oh, I don't deserve to be alive. No, we are absolutely going to cheese you, and I don't care. That was very nearly a very bad thing for me, so... Could it be better if I had, like... Really? He got me again? Ugh. I must have been hit by something else. Are you... Come on. Alright, the Olv is dead. Gonna heal up for a minute. I should be able to fight that cultist. Oh. Not exactly sure what happened there. Another cultist? I have a lot of stamina. I don't know why it seems like I am moving like a friggin' box of bricks. Alright. Now, a lot of people complain that Olvs are frustrating. Because they don't or that bats are frustrating because bats don't drop um, resources. Ooh. I think it's more accurate to be frustrated over the wolves because sometimes they drop things. Most times they just don't, it seems. Ah! Are you kidding me? Alright. Sure. Anyone else in here? So yes, despite my recent upgrade of this armor, I will probably be working on the Fenris gear rather quickly. The only caveat to the Fenris gear is that you have to get a cultist trophy in order to get it maxed out. And despite it not being like the worst drop rate in the world, it feels like the worst drop rate in the world. Right? Nope. I'm gonna make you come over here and I'm gonna parry you. I didn't parry you! And now I'm going to die. I died. Hooray! It's death number 16. 16. Congratulations, me. Sleepy time. I don't really have a whole lot of foods to run up into the mountain, nor do I have frost meads to run up into the mountain. Nor do I have a boat. I forget it that I came from this direction. However, it does appear that I could run around through the plains. I could run this way. Hopefully it's not plains over here. That's Black Forest. So I can skirt around here and come back. That's what I'm going to have to do because I don't have any of my stuff. Alright, so... Or I could take an incredibly terrible option and run through the... although, you know, I do have armor that I could grab so that at the very least I'm not completely naked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he hit me with both fists, which fire is the one elemental damage that stacks. Where did I put that bear armor? I thought I put it in here. No, I put it in... I put it over here. Put it in something else. At the very least... I put it in here. There we go. Alright. It is risky... because I do take extra damage in this build, and I don't have hold on. And I don't have the best of gear. It's upgraded, and with this I have no weakness explicitly to fire damage. And to be fair, my fists skill is great. To start here, I'm absolutely collecting this thing's stuff. Like that's worth it. Alright, it's plains over there. I do not wish to run through the plains. Oh, there he is. Man, I remember when it really seemed like these bear claws were just insanely good, and now it's just like, are they though? Are they really? Alright. I think I'm doing a good job of skirting that plains. In fact, I think I've done it. Unless it's got some, like, really weird design element to it, where it's this really long peninsula. Nope, those are necks. I was gonna say, not for nothing, that could very well be plains there. I'm gonna grab these though, because I always need raspberries at some point. We are gonna position myself as underneath that as possible, because, like I said earlier, I do not have the appropriate meads to survive the cold. There's a drake over there. Don't want to run into him. Okay, I am still in the meadows because I'm really gonna have to book it here. All right. Straight up. Wait for a minute, regenerate some stamina while I'm not going to be taking freezing damage. And I guess technically I could... Oh no, because I don't have a healing meat either. Now luckily the interior of the frost caves are cold. They are not freezing. So I will be able to make it back to my body. Do I feel confident enough to attempt to fight things with this gear? I sure don't. I can't take everything. Of course I can't. Well, we are going to use this. Go. There we go. Man, I still can't take everything. When did I get bronze? Huh. Well, I don't... What don't I want? I do want this, because I'm gonna need it. I don't... Oh, okay, so things didn't just restack. I need the wood, so that I can move stuff later. I don't really need the dandelion. I don't need the leather scraps. The boar meat, technically, isn't bad. Don't need the resin. I'd like the coins. I don't need the deer meat. Alright, well. Alright. Go pay. Oh, alright. Come on. Well, if he's not running away, it means he can still do stuff to me. Come on. And there it is. That most critical of elements. The cultist trophy. I think I... This way, didn't I? Isn't this the first way I went? Yes. What? Oh. The cold debuff is cruel. Don't care. Pachoo! Well, at least I made good on me dying. Everyone got to see that. You know, I really don't need these bones. I'm sure there is better stuff for me to collect than those bones. What did I drop over here? And the minor healing meat I don't really want. Alright, you. Are you kidding me? Is there more than one in there? There was. All right. That is, I do believe, this entire area. Oh, oh, look at that. Alright, now I think we got all the stuff over here. What's over? That's bones. Is that what dropped the... That dropped coal? Yeah. Oh, and of course now I'm carrying too much. One piece of bronze, too much. Oh, I'm also not a... Why didn't I automatically equip that? That's weird. And now we have the right foods. Alright, so we have basically cleared this area. Now to see if there's... I still can't collect all this stuff. That will simply remain a monument to my hubris. Actually, do I have bones on me? I do have bones on me. I don't want bones. I'll take the leather scraps. Perdonez-me. What's going on out there? Is that more to... Oh, that's probably all the stuff I just explored. So fun fact, these things exist way up in the air. So, like, we're seeing the stuff that's, like, out there. I think it's kind of cool. I do believe this was just a couple of dead ends, right? Like, yeah. So, this was kind of a small, frost cave. Like, not a huge one. But, you know... somewhat lucrative in its things, especially with that there yeah, you know, the thing that I'm talking about. Now, I'm not particularly concerned about collecting their materials. I am concerned about them not pestering me. This just requires 4 obsidian. Did I also see that it required iron? Doggone it. That means I'm going to have to sail it back. Or I'm going to have to get real creative. Because this isn't my island. My workshop is way over here. I guess that boat icon doesn't need to be there. Dang, that's going to be a trick. But... such is the requirement. of one such as myself. Get out of here. Alright, so... Is it getting late? I feel like it's getting late. I guess we're high enough up that drakes are spawning, but... I feel... I have to see if I can dig this out, because I don't know what this is. From a distance, I would have thought it was a, It's nothing. Alright. Anyway, like I was going to say, from a distance, I would have thought that it was a... Oh. An egg spawner for the dragons, but it does not appear to be the thing that it is. There's a wolf down there. That silver node that I found earlier is over there. Obviously, though, I cannot carry any of that silver. What I'm going to do is run over here. Hey, planes! I will tell you what I am not going to be doing. That. I don't get turned around easily in video games. It is an odd talent, quote unquote, that I have. But the mountains routinely screw with me. Like, I don't know what it is, but I can get turned around on the mountains real fast. A lot of obsidian out here. Get gone. I kind of feel like there's something I can give up for these freeze glands, because I think the freeze glands are going to be... There he is! There he is. The real question is, can I parry him? Nope! Sure can't! Sure can't! Sure can't parry him. No, I can't. And I got hit by that log. We're gonna heal, and we're gonna run. Those are the things we're gonna do. 'Cause... No, we're not. We're not cowards. I don't think I need to have the... Oh no. Oh no, we're done. We out. That is a wolf. Alright, wolf, you fight him. Oh wait, is this the way I want to go? I don't know. See, I know if I go in that direction I can get to my portal, and I'm not... I mean, I guess I'm carrying 2 pieces of bronze that I can't teleport, but I would rather go there. We're just gonna pop that out so that it stops them from spawning, but we are gonna leave the mountain. We are gonna come back eventually with the stag breaker. We're gonna remember, because it's on our map, where the boat is. Oh, you don't want this smoke, sir. You want to fight him. I don't know what it is. Did he drop a Drake trophy? He did. Dang, I don't want to drop those, but I need the Drake trophy. That's... Oh, and I'm freezing. We out, we out. We running. I guess I could have thrown the bronze. I didn't need to be keeping the bronze, but whatever. 7:53, folks. I have been streaming for less than 50 minutes. I've died once, and I have encountered quite a few things. This has been a night. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. I do have to say, though, I died a lot in the swamps, and then that all came to a stop, and my next death was, of course, in the mountains, which means I've now died once in each biome? No, I don't think I died in the meadows. I should have kept a better track of that, like... Alright. Well. Folks. What a night. What an evening. Alright, so... It's a stone thing. We're putting obsidian with stone and the crystal. Did I learn? Yep, the crystal wall. I learned it. Obsidian is mostly for arrows. Trophies. I think they're up here, aren't they? On this side? Yeah. I got 2 trophies from there. So let's look at this real quick. Fenris. Delay gains. Oh, I do need a lot of wolf pelts that I don't have. I guess that is a... That's a bit of a limiter. Fenris hood. I got plenty of Fenris hair for that, at least. I think I have enough Fenris hair for... Ooh, I don't actually know. I don't have enough Fenris hair for even all 3 of them. Let's see, the Fenris coat. It does have a resistance... Oh no, the resistance to fire and the bonus to fists is all for the whole set. The movement speed bonus is a built-in for each piece. You can get up to a +9 speed boost. It's nice. Now, once I find the Bog Witch, I won't need that anymore. Because I could then pivot into heavy armor if I wanted, but then go with Ratatosk meads, which will give me massive speed boost to kind of negate the penalty of the armor and gear. So I may do that. I've never done that before, and I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Oh hey, a chest to put things in that are critter related. Oh, I also have the Olv. No, this is not where the trophies go. Is it this one? Yeah. The Olv trophy. Which is great. The Stone Golem trophy, I think, is the only one that I technically need to have all of... Oh, no, I need a Fen Ring as well. They only come out at night, so that's a tricky one to get. Treasure. There we go. Still need all that. Actually, where's my gear chest? So I don't forget. I'm just going to test something. The mallet. Okay. It's the same as the stag breaker. I guess, like, technically I don't need the stag breaker. What I'm doing is there is a method of finding silver that doesn't involve using the wishbone, which you would typically get from now the freeze gland is typically a cooking item, but I don't... Yeah, I did put it in here. It's for both meads and for some stamina foods, so that's why I'm going to put them there. Those there. I threw away the blueberries, which I guess, as it turns out, I needed the raspberries more anyway. The jute. The jute can actually be used to make a rug and a curtain. I want to say... Yeah, I've got the deer rug up here. I also want to say that there are trinkets I could totally be making. Heart of the Forest, bronze pendant. Oh, Heart of the Forest takes that. And that's for the health regen. I can't get another bear trophy for the life of me to get this one. The iron brooch. I don't have the other one? Am I missing a trophy for the other pendant? Huh. That's weird. That's very weird. Ooze. Or blob. There is no oozer trophy. Beach. Regular skeleton. Abomination. Draugr. I can't imagine that it's the Draugr Elite. I don't think it's the... Is it the Wraith Trophy? Oh, do you need a Wraith Trophy to make that? Maybe you need a Wraith Trophy. Ugh. Well, alright. There's no trinket that I really want to grab at the moment. Not that I could make them here anyway. I'd have to make them at my other base. At the forge. But... let's get some sleep. Now, getting some silver would be pretty solid, because I think I have all of the materials necessary to make a wolf cape, which would mean not needing the meat anymore. So let's... Oh, that is treasure I didn't put away. And I didn't do anything with the jute. Where do I want to put the jute? I guess I'll put it in here for now. It's not the greatest, but it'll do. Alright. Calm down. That's the forge. I need to go to the trader. So, I think my goal here is I will hurry my behind up that there mountain. Get to the silver and begin mining it out. Now, if I want to do the fun thing with that, it means I'm not going to be able to use the cart super easily. But I do want to try to do the fun thing with it by popping the silver node. It's so much fun. Eat some more of that. Eat some more of that. Actually, I think I can eat them all, can't I? There we go. I'm not going to grab that at the present. Man, I'm carrying a lot of stuff. And somehow, man... Well, no. How am I so overweight? Or how am I have to... Is it this? It's got to be this. The nails aren't that bad. That and maybe the entrails? Yeah. I'm carrying more than I should be. Truth be told. But I'm not going to take up another storage slot by... that. I hear you, Drake. I hear wolves. And drakes and wolves will fight. The rock golems, they will not fight each other. I said, while listening to a drake shoot things. Is it still... Oh, it's... It's a real good thing I was able to stun him with that attack. Because... that would have been... I kind of want to take a hit from one of the wolves. Just to see if they do, in fact, deal pierce damage. Because I want to say that they do. I'm going to have to fight that thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to not fight that thing. Now I have enough health to try and... Okay. Something to... Whoa! The big swipe. I could parry it, but it's the poke that actually is going to give me... Yeah, get that really wide open. I don't want that. Cool. Well, that's that. All right. So this. Yep. So the goal here, if we can, is to expose the entire silver node. And if it's not touching any ground whatsoever, it will pop when broken, or when the first portion of it is like shattered, and the whole thing will just come down all at once, and I won't have to sit here and like hammer away at it. Is it more efficient, like from a time perspective, to do it this way? I don't actually know, because this does admittedly take forever, and mining makes a lot of noise, and it summons a lot of critters that might want to kill me. So I feel like I hear another golem. I was right. Okay. Oof. Okay. Didn't time that right. I'm gonna die. I didn't die. Holy moly. Wow. I was not expecting him to do another attack so quickly. Normally they do too. Walk around. Ooh, I thought I had timed that wrong. Kaboom. There it is! The Stone Golem trophy! Folks, you do not know how frustrating it is to have to fight them over and over again to finally get that stupid trophy. This is a good night for the completionist stream. We've gotten both a cultist trophy and a Stone Golem trophy. We are not, by any stretch of the imagination, quote, out of the woods, unquote, as far as stupid things are concerned, but that's certainly a big one, and it feels good. Feels good. Now, of course, in just a few minutes, about 10 of them, I will have to take my 15-minute intermission. But that's okay, because we're having fun. Right? Right. Are we getting to the end of this side? I think we are. So there's apparently another way that you can kind of, Hello! Is that another golem? It is another golem. Oh no, that was a skeleton. Alright. Fly toward me. Deliver me my loot. Another Drake trophy. Chat. We're happy here. We're happy tonight. I don't recall. I feel like the silver helm that is the Drake helm, I believe it requires 2 Drake's trophies to craft. So, I mean, I can make it now. But also, I am just that much closer to not needing another Drake trophy. Like, I think I'm just gonna need the 3 of them to officially have that part of the completionist aspect completed. Isn't it riveting? So this is it not gonna? It's not gonna do it, is it? So this is what there is a way to force a the camera to basically put you in the terrain so that you can look around without having to I don't feel like this is far enough down. So that you can look around without having to either have the wishbone or use the stag breaker. Now we are going to want to go this way with the cart, which I might actually be able to build the cart here and potentially, I don't know, we'll have to see. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Another golem. Not thrilled about the golem situation. It's going to be especially frustrating because I don't have... why can't I consume that? Oh, is it because I still have a leftover time? Alright. Here it goes, chat. Oh, are you kidding me? No. That's not what I wanted this to do at all. It was supposed to explode. Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. It's this, isn't it? This was probably too close. Oh, there it is. Possibly this too. But I'll bet it was this little... Now, sir, I don't need you damaging that there cart and thing because, you know, it is mine and I did work on it. Ooh! Didn't dodge that at the right time. That was super risky. And absolutely not what I should have done. Ow. See, I figured I knocked that loose. There wasn't gonna be a problem with Drake spawning, but I guess there was. Now the real thing here. Alright, let's try this again. Ah! Ah! Yeah! There we go. Yeah! That's what it is. Right there. Right there. Ah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah. I don't have to make I don't. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. No! I don't want to deal with you. Come back over here. Was quite the fling. Right. Ho ho. We are playing fast and loose here, folks. Oh, that's... Did I drop that? I must have dropped that. It's tuba night. It's tuba time. Tuba time. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Is there any conceivable way of moving this? Well, tell you what. Before we do that, we're going to have to find out later. That's making an annoying sound. We're not going to do that. We're going to go over here. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we're back. So we had collected all of the stuff from in here, all of the silver anyway, which is all we wanted. And we were gonna try and move this cart. Yeah, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that moving it is going to be basically impossible. So here's what we're gonna try. Man, we're out of rested bonus already. I think it's just not going to work. Okay, well, let's try something else. Let's try getting the card up here. Now, oh, it just... Is it not able to move? Maybe I should want to be sneaking. No, it can totally move. Now, can I move? Back up here. Oh, the answer is no. I feel like it's getting dark, which does not give me the warm fuzzies. Also, okay, so I can get the rested bonus here. I am not going to get a whole lot of time on this rested bonus. And I need to go in that direction. We will see what I'm able to do with this cart. I don't know how easy it's going to be, but at least the terrain over here isn't quite as like steep. 22. That is another golem. Nope, no, sir. Not the attack I wanted. I feel dumb. Alright. Now, something I actually could do, because I don't think it overweighs me, is do that. Just how many... Oh, this is... Oh, that's not good. Come on. Oh yes, it's now nighttime. Now this side of the mountain is a lot steeper than the other. I am not against. Oh. There it goes. And perfect. Oh, I do so very much love the sort of silly ways that one can do things. Was very concerned that that was a wolf that made that sound, not greylings. All right. Oh, friggin' really? Oh! I don't want to be punching this. There we go. Oh, there's a black forest right there. Wondered where that came from. Is that a friggin' rock? No, I don't. I'm gonna end up breaking this stupid cart. Guess we'll take it along the coast. I don't know why I'm doing this up here in the woods. Coast is generally less hilly. Now we are going to eventually end up in the Black Forest again. So hopefully... I don't have to go too far to get to the boat. Oh wait, no, this was meadows. This whole thing was meadows. That's right. This side was all meadows. Don't get stuck on a bush again. I'm gonna have to ask that you stop. Sheesh. Or is it on yet another... It is on yet another stone. Gosh darn it. At least the... There we go. And we're moving again. And here we are. Alright. When I hit the jump key, you jump. Alright? Makes sense? Sure. Let's put as much stuff in here as I possibly can to reduce the amount of weight that I am holding. So that way I can pick up more than nothing. Or I could just swim over to the ladder. Don't do it. I need my stamina up. I don't want to swim out there and have to log out and log back in just to get my stuff out of the cart. And because I was so good about damaging the heck out of this thing on the way down, super easy. Alright. Well, I'd say for a first foray into the mountains, that wasn't the worst. It could have been much, much better. I could have not died, but I did, at the very least, come out of it with materials. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I'm not going to be able to sail at all. Alright. Jeez. Now, did the wind change enough for this to be viable? I don't think it did. Not really. What's really funny is that if I were really persistent about it, I guess I could have come down this way and around, but that would have required going through that plains. I'm still not about that life. So, now as long as I don't encounter a sea serpent, which I shouldn't, in the meadows water. Like, sea serpents are not supposed to spawn in these types of bodies of water. As long as they don't, then I'll be fine. We'll make it back to my little space, and then at some point, we will come back here. And probably won't do what I've done this time. We'll probably use the portal here, run up here, and just smash things as much as possible to try and find more silver. So that I can come back with the boat and bring that silver over. Boating, Valheim Drift. That's the coal side. Let's just get this in here and getting ready. 'Cause I don't know why I brought the egg with me. Like, I didn't need to. I mean, I guess I need to, like, I need to know where I'm gonna be traveling at some point, but yeah, I'm not so sure I really needed to bring that with me. But whatever. We have it now. No, no, no! I do not want to lose you to the water. Oh, sure, why not? Why am I chopping trees, you say? I need coal, of course. Let's get a rested bonus. This waiting for my stamina to regen is for the birds. Night Viper. Sounds like I am glad to hear that you are lurking the stream. Appreciate you. Look, if you're gonna tell me in Discord that you're lurking the stream, I'm gonna call you out. You should be. I want to thank you for being on the stream. Whoa! I don't know that I would have died, but I would have gotten real hurt from that tree falling on me. Now I should have materials to make a torch. I can only make one stack of wood right now? That's dumb. I think the rest of the stream will probably be smelting silver. Riveting, I know, but necessary. Alright. I think I said last week that I was going to do something like the last 30 minutes of the stream were always going to be some kind of maintenance. So, you know, hour and 15, hour and 20 of doing regular stuff, and then maintenance and just keeping things looking good. I don't know if we're actually going to do that. I do want to make sure that I have plenty of wood for this here forge, so maybe this is, you know, the same thing it's considered. Like, and I will say this, I don't normally, like, shill myself on my stream. I'm pretty sure you've seen that. I've been out here 15, 16 times tonight or whatever, and I don't think I've ever once said anything like and subscribe, smash that like button, or anything like that. But, you know, if you're not following the stream, I would love it if you did. And if you wanted to subscribe to my YouTube, that would also be super duper cool. It's another time where I nearly died to a log. And I am not that far away from being able to be an affiliate on Twitch. I just need 25 followers, not subscribers. I get this confused with YouTube way too much. I only need 25, and the last I checked, I had 23. Although I think that might have actually changed, and I now only have 22. So, anyway, if you were so inclined, it would be super cool if you told people about me. You know, I'm present on a couple of different Discord servers. Obviously, some of you are here from Alphabet's server. Death by Snoo Snoo showed up from Snazzy Games, and I'm super appreciative for those of you who have found the stream, joined the stream, whatnot from other people, because it means you know, haven't gotten tired of the content that I bring, and that's awesome. So, yeah, if I could work my way, like wheedle my way into an affiliate, that would be awesome. Because then you could subscribe, and I could get paid to do this. And isn't that what we all want? By we, I mean me. And by want, I mean need. And also, if you've been in the stream before, you know what all this content is. You probably don't necessarily want to watch it again. However, if you felt so inclined to go to my YouTube and just like my videos, that would make it easier for other people to find me. I'm pretty sure that's what, pleases the algorithms, pleases the algorithm gods. So, there's that too. And that's probably the last time I'll ever say something along those lines in the middle of a stream. It feels weird to me talking about it, but it also makes sense, like, for sure. My darling daughter. Alright, what are we looking at here? Let's get one more stack of this, and then I think we'll be good. Pretty sure I'm damaging stuff in my base. Yeah, I think I damaged my portal. Just a little bit. It's not too bad. It's fine. Oh, man. Okay. Back to miscellaneous. Coal piles. So I guess from a make sense perspective, it being over there with the rest of the stuff makes the most sense. Silver. Look at all the silver. Silver. Look at all that silver. Look at these things. Helmets and knives and shields and spears and oh, the butcher table, which is for the cauldron, which is all the way over at my Meadows base. Ugh. I have things I need to take back to my Meadows base. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get this smelting. That's not what I wanted to get to. There we go. All right. Another 30 silver in process. Now, just like any of the metals, that this isn't going to be nearly enough silver to do everything with, but it is some of it. Now, I do want to go in here. I need 4 iron to be able to make that crafting upgrade. And then for this, I need 2 silver. So these 2 things I need to get back to my base, which means sailing a lot to get back here. Man, there's actually quite a bit of work that I have to do to get back there with my stuff. That's going to be a bit of a trick. But, worth it. I suppose once I get here, I could simply hoof it by running. That's probably what I'll do. I will technically uncover some other portions of meadows. Maybe I will... What are you doing out there? Sir. You made a poor choice, and I'm sorry that you did, but here we are. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing in that for that. Don't have time to do that tonight, but for sure to get back to the base and to be able to get all of the materials, you know, that's going to be a bit of a trek. Now, I also noted that this requires obsidian and fine wood, which I have those, and then this required ancient bark, but only 2, and I do have 2 of those, and I am going to have to get some core wood, but that's not a big deal. Core wood's easy peasy, all told. Oh, hey, look, all of that coal that I'm going to take back to my forge. Do I have the hanging brazier yet? I do have the hanging brazier. It's a nice one. I like it because it provides the fire effect while also being hung in a way where it's not in the way. I don't think I've got anything else in my inventory that goes on this side, do I? Nope. Goes on this side. I have glands. I have... That's cooked meat. That's the raw meat. And the plant. Oh, no, plants are over here. I don't think I have any plants. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, so once I get that kitchen table, put it like right here or something. Maybe back here. I don't know. I might redesign my kitchen. I will be able to make or start working on at least the mountain level foods, which are superior, of course, to the swamp level foods, so that's cool. Let's take this back here. Oh, I have come over here without properly planning, but I guess I should know. Cool. Idiot. Oh no. Oh no. The cape is not made here. All that fun silver I've made. I'm gonna have to bring even more silver over here, I'm pretty sure, to craft the cape. So I need to verify exactly how much I'm gonna need because I'm not taking a bunch of. Yeah, 4. I do have the trophy and I have the wolf pelt, so I've at least got that going for me. Wait, how much did I need? 4 of the pelts. 6 of the pelts. I've only got 8. Sheesh, fewer than I thought, but still, I have enough. And then I can make my my wolf cape, and then I won't have to worry about the cold anymore. So that's fun. But it is that time of the night, folks. The stream is over. I appreciate you all for coming out. If you haven't already, I have commands to show off my Discord and my YouTube channels. Would love a subscription at YouTube, or if you'd like to join the Discord, love to have you there too. It's not super active, but it can always be more active the more people join. So I hope everyone has a great night, and we will see you next week on another completionist stream.